Your Storm Station forecast with meteorologist Malcolm Byron.
Not unusual to see rain ending at night in the summer months, and that's generally what's happening across the central Gulf Coast. Still have a couple of showers off to the west in East Texas and northern Louisiana, embedded within a deep pocket of tropical moisture. That's as denoted by these blue shadings. However, look off to the east. Not as many blue shadings. That is dry air beginning to work its way into the capital area. That will be with us tomorrow. That will dial down on the overall storm activity because less moisture means less rain. Kind of makes sense. And in response, heat is going to climb. 95 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Yippee. And there's humidity on top of that, too. Going to feel like 85 degrees with the humidity factored in. That's the feels like temperature, or the heat index. Up to 97 degrees by 11 in the morning, past lunchtime, easily getting into the triple digits. I think we'll see peak feels like temperatures in the ballpark of 105 to 106, depending on your location, then back down to 100 by 5 and in the middle 90s during the evening. So it'll be pretty toasty for the celebration at Alex Box Stadium tomorrow night. Temperatures beyond Wednesday, they do scale back a couple of degrees. Notice we're at 94 degrees on Thursday, 93 on Friday, 92 on Saturday and Sunday. On the flip side, though, rain chances start to increase. Only a 10% coverage tomorrow, stair-stepping upwards through the end of the week into the weekend. Again, the idea is less rain, a little more heat. That's what we're seeing tomorrow, but we'll kind of flip-flop that tune moving into the weekend. The reason has to do with this, an upper-level disturbance which will be positioned over Florida on Wednesday. That's going to drift west, not very fast, though. It's actually going to stall out over the eastern Gulf, and this particular upper-level disturbance is called a cutoff low, and the short and skinny version of this is it helps thunderstorms develop, and wherever it is, that's where we see the most shower and thunderstorm activity, and that's likely going to be for our friends to the east in Florida, Alabama, even Mississippi. We will be close enough, though, where it might slingshot some moisture our way, though. Something to monitor, because if it does shift slightly west, it might bump up our rain chances a little higher. So stay connected with us as we fine-tune that forecast. So there's your Storm Station 7-day forecast. Wow, look at that. 90s each and every day, lows in the mid-70s. Once those rain chances go back up after tomorrow, they stay up all the way through the end of June into July 1st, which is next Tuesday.
From the Storm Station, we're tracking the tropics.
So this morning, Tropical Storm Andrea developed. It is no more as of 10 o'clock. It's a post-tropical system. Max winds now at 35 miles per hour. It has lost those tropical characteristics entirely. So this is where it formed this morning at a latitude of 36.6 degrees north. That's this red line. And looking at all first-name storms going back and past, these are the only two which have formed north of that line. That would be Arlene in 1971 and Alberto in 1988. So this is a unique storm, one of the top three furthest north first-name storms. Part of the reason for that, very warm waters in the subtropical Atlantic. We'll take a break on the news at 10 o'clock and continue next.